Welcome to our Asian Star Trend channel. Today we have the following news. Hope you and your friends can the joint performance of Wang Yilei and He Yang break the inherent pattern of idol dramas. Wang Yilei and He Yang, an unexpected on-screen collision that has everyone talking. When the news broke that Wang Yilei and He Yang were set to star together, jaws dropped across the entertainment world. Two of the most magnetic figures in the short drama universe, each with their own fiercely loyal fanbases, finally crossing paths. It feels less like a casting announcement and more like the opening move of a deliciously unpredictable game. For years, viewers have speculated, what if these two ever shared the screen? Wang, with his effortless charm and subtle emotional depth, He, the queen of playful wit who can flip a scene from laughter to heartbreak in a heartbeat. Together, the chemistry potential is off the charts. Social media exploded with wild fan theories ranging from enemies to lovers showdowns to slow-burn office romances. No official plot details yet, but every whisper fuels the collective imagination. Insiders hint that the script will blend comedy, intense emotional beats, and a few shock twists that no one sees coming. It's not just another romance, one production source teased. We want the audience to laugh, to cry, to feel like they've fallen in love all over again. In an era where formulas grow stale, this pairing feels refreshingly unpredictable. It's the kind of casting gamble that could redefine modern short dramas, reminding audiences that even in a crowded industry, genuine chemistry can still surprise us. As anticipation builds, one thing is certain: when Wang Yilei and He Yang finally share the screen, we'll all be watching and feeling every moment. The ultimate wild card pairing. What sparks will fly when Wang Yilei meets He Yang? One is riding high on a string of steamy romantic roles that have skyrocketed their popularity. The other, famously dubbed the Universal Adapter, seems to generate flawless chemistry with just about anyone. Now, Wang Yilei and He Yang are about to collide on screen, and the entire short drama world is holding its breath. At first glance, this pairing feels almost too curious to predict. Will it be electric or awkward? Sweet or sizzling? Industry insiders are tight-lipped, but rumors swirl that this new project dares to push genre boundaries, blending comedy, aching romance, and gut-punch surprises into one dangerously addictive cocktail. For Wang Yilei, this marks a chance to break out of his comfort zone, exploring a richer emotional spectrum beyond pure romance. For He Yang, it's another proving ground for her uncanny versatility. Whether it's playful banter, lingering gazes, or tear-stained confrontations, she makes every moment feel dangerously real. Fans, of course, are already deep into speculation. Is this a slow-burn tension fest? A no-holds-barred love-hate roller coaster? Or perhaps, just perhaps, the kind of story that leaves viewers wondering about their own definitions of love and fate. In an industry saturated with predictable formulas, this unlikely pairing carries one rare and priceless ingredient: uncertainty. And in that uncertainty lies the magic, the possibility of witnessing something truly unforgettable. He Yang, the chameleon who turns every co-star into a perfect match. Let's be honest, He Yang didn't earn her Universal Adapter nickname by accident. It's a title forged through an impressive and at times, downright dazzling track record of on-screen chemistry. Take her surprising turn opposite Yang Changpeng in Seeing Wild. With a noticeable age gap that easily could have felt awkward, He effortlessly slipped into the role of a high school girl, radiating such youthful charm that audiences practically believed she just stepped out of class. The gap? What gap? Then came Back Then, Loving You, where she paired with Wang Keimu. The result? Pure, unforced chemistry, the kind that feels so natural it leaves viewers questioning whether they're watching fiction or reality. Every glance, every subtle touch was like a carefully choreographed dance that somehow felt completely spontaneous. And who could forget her quirky pairing with K-Chun in ZHIZHI Returns? Sure, opinions varied. Some fans adored the unlikely duo, others debated the fit, but even skeptics admitted, He Yang has an uncanny ability to meet every partner halfway and make it work. Now, as she steps into her newest project with Wang Yilei, the stakes feel higher than ever. The question isn't whether they'll have chemistry, He always delivers, but what flavor of chemistry they'll serve up this time. Sweet? Spicy? Or something entirely unexpected? In a world where forced pairings often fall flat, Zhe Yang continues to remind us, sometimes, perfect chemistry isn't found, it's created. Is Zhe Yang a master of chemistry or a master of adaptation? Her ability to rise to meet the strong and lift up the weak has become Zhe Yang's calling card in the entertainment world. But look closer, and a curious question emerges: does she naturally ignite sparks with every co-star? Or is she simply brilliant at molding herself into the very image each partner subconsciously desires? Now, shift the spotlight to Wang Yilei. For years, Wang was practically a living backdrop present, professional, but rarely commanding attention. That all changed with Spring Nights, Bathed in Moonlight. The breakout hit not only catapulted him into stardom, but revealed a surprising depth beneath his once understated surface. His emotionally charged performance, especially in the romantic arcs, resonated deeply with viewers and earned him a devoted following overnight and K-Moon-drenched Lovers, where he starred opposite veteran actor Liu Nian. Wang held his own admirably, delivering a portrayal of unwavering, bittersweet devotion that further broadened his appeal, even winning over many casual viewers who hadn't noticed him before. Now, as these two rising forces prepare to collide on screen for the first time, the stakes feel tantalizingly high. Will Zhe Yang once again adapt seamlessly, or will Wang Yilei's newly sharpened emotional edge draw out something refreshingly different from both of them? One thing is certain, audiences aren't just waiting for a drama. They're waiting to witness an experiment, one that might redefine what true on-screen chemistry really means. But here's where things get interesting. Yes, Spring Nights, Bathed in Moonlight was a runaway hit. But much of its success stemmed from its built-in viral formula: a well-crafted script, tailor-made characters, and an irresistible romantic arc designed to capture the current fan culture. Wang Yilei's performance was certainly commendable, but to claim he's fully mastered leading man territory? That might be premature, and that's precisely what makes his upcoming collaboration with Zhe Yang so intriguing. On one hand, Zhe's well-earned universal adapter status could serve as the perfect support system. With her seasoned instincts and uncanny ability to generate natural rapport, she may help Wang find his rhythm more quickly, smoothing out any rough edges that a less experienced partner might leave exposed. Having a skilled co-star who knows how to navigate subtle emotional beats, adjust pacing on the fly, and feed off her partner's energy could provide Wang with the confidence and safety net he needs to shine. After all, it's easier to discover new depths when you're not fumbling alone in the dark. But on the other hand, this pairing also creates a unique challenge. Can Wang Yilei break through the gravitational pull of Zhe's adaptive brilliance and assert a presence that feels distinctively his own? Or will he risk being overshadowed by her effortless versatility? That tension between potential and uncertainty is precisely what makes this collaboration one of the most anticipated experiments in the short drama scene this year. The double-edged sword of universal chemistry. Yet there's a flip side to Zhe Yang's adaptability, one that quietly raises concerns. If she molds herself too easily to accommodate her partner, or if the production bends too far to please CP-hungry fans by sanding off both leads' sharp edges, what remains might end up as little more than another bland, assembly line romance at its core. This dilemma reflects a larger malaise within the entertainment industry, the pursuit of safety over substance. In a market increasingly driven by instant buzz and trending hashtags, many productions lean heavily on proven formulas. Cast actors with built-in social media clout, pair them into a seemingly fresh CP, and drop them into yet another recycled storyline that's been market-tested to exhaustion. It's a playbook that often yields quick returns, high initial ratings, viral clips, and a flood of online discussions. The marketing machine roars to life, feeding on fan wars, speculative shipping, and carefully leaked behind-the-scenes moments. On the surface, everyone wins. But beneath that glossy exterior lies a creeping creative stagnation. The question remains, will this new Wang Yilei's Zhe Yang pairing offer something genuinely new, or simply follow the same well-worn path that countless others have trodden before? Audiences today are sharper than ever. They crave not just sweet, photogenic pairings, but real emotional texture moments that linger, that surprise, that make them feel something unexpected. And in that space between safety and risk lies the true measure of whether this collaboration can transcend fleeting popularity to become something truly memorable. The real test lies ahead in the long run. This formulaic safety net risks something far more damaging, stifling the creative growth of the very actors it seeks to protect. When we blame market demand for these repetitive patterns, we rarely pause to question whether the creative environment itself has become the real cage. Actors, after all, are human. They need room to evolve, to stumble, to stretch beyond their comfort zones. If they're endlessly cast in mere identical roles, forced to replicate familiar performances again and again, how can we ever expect them to deliver that rare, electrifying spark that leaves audiences breathless? Which brings us back to Wang Yilei and He Yiying. What kind of chemistry will truly emerge between them? At this point, no one can say for certain. But what we do hope for, what the audience craves, is genuine risk-taking. We hope they'll bring not just polished smiles and well-rehearsed poses, but wholehearted sincerity, unflinching vulnerability, and the courage to challenge both themselves and each other, because ultimately, audiences are no longer satisfied with surface-level beauty or formulaic romance. They hunger for stories that reach into the soul, for performances that resonate, that echo long after the screen fades to black. Chemistry isn't merely about two pretty faces complementing each other. It's about an unspoken dialogue between two souls fully present, fully engaged. Only when both actors truly see and understand one another can they create something raw, honest, and unforgettable. And so, we wait with equal parts hope and caution to see whether this seemingly perfect pairing will deliver surprising magic, or quietly fade into yet another missed opportunity.